everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is another weight loss update for you all. I can't remember what week it is, 77 or 78 maybe. It'll be in the subject down below, I can't actually remember. So I went to group on Tuesday. Today is now Sunday. I'm kind of really late with all my videos. I'm always behind. Has anyone noticed? Always behind with my videos. Anyway, so I went to group Tuesday, and I won't keep you on suspense. But I tell you, I was shocked with the result. Okay, so I'll show you what happened in my book. So here you go. I lost 4 pounds. I couldn't believe it. I was like absolutely speechless. Well, no, I don't know if I was speechless. I was really shocked. I basically got on the scales and I was looking at the scales of what it was saying, and it was saying 13 stone 12 and a half. I was thinking, oh my god, that can't be right. That can't be right. And then it went from 13 12 and a half to 13 12. I went, that can't be right. And then she said, you've lost 4 pounds. I was like, oh my god, I never lose 4 pounds. I went, I've lost 4 pounds. She went, yeah. And I was like, I was just completely shocked. I thought, I've never ever lost 4 pounds before. Never, ever. I'm still completely speechless. I just can't believe it. So anyway, I sat down and I said to Maria, I've just lost 4 pounds. She went, wow, that's really good. I was in such a fluster. I just like handed her everything. So I was like, needed to go and buy something from the shop. And yeah, so I'm still really shocked. Anyway, so that means that I've lost 9.5 pounds total. I am ecstatic, literally. You know, it feels like I've just been going up and down for so long, that to eventually have lost something. Not that I want to be losing 4 pounds every week, no I don't, but you know, I would have still been happy if I got to that. If I'd lost like £1 a week, you know, I would have been happy with that. But because I wasn't even managing to do that, I felt very upset. So I feel like I've lost, if you kind of divide it by the amount of weeks that I've been doing, which is 9 weeks, I feel like, you know, it's fine. You know, 9.5 is absolutely fine now. But I'm a bit worried about next week, because I don't know how my body is going to react to such a big loss. I've never had a big loss before, so I don't know if I'm going to put on, if I'm going to stay the same. I can't imagine I would lose anything next week. I personally don't think I will, but who knows. I have been on my scales at home, and it is saying that I have lost a teeny weeny bit, but I don't know. The only other thing is that she'd also moved where we were weighing in. I don't know if that makes any difference. We were on the other side of the room instead of the side that we're usually on, so it was like, I don't know if that would have made any difference or not, but hey, if I'm losing whichever side of the room, I'm happy. So yeah, so that meant that I got my certificate, my half a stone certificate, as you can see there. So I'm really kind of chuffed chuffed with that. And I also got my sticker too, as you can see there. So yeah, I'm very happy, because obviously I was worried that I wasn't even going to lose anything. You know, I didn't even think I would get to my half a stone, so I'm really happy. So yeah, when she handed it out, she said that, oh, it was someone who's really tried really hard and, you know, really kept going, but even though has not seen the results that she wanted, and then said, oh, it was me. And I was like, I mean, I knew I was going to get the half a stone all, because obviously she weighed me and I'd lost 9.5, but obviously that's 4 pounds in a week is way too much. That's not normal. Anyway, so what did I do is probably what everyone is probably now thinking. Okay, my partner cooked all my meals for me. Only my dinners, not my lunches, and only a couple of my breakfasts. The only problem was that I found myself every single day going over my scenes, which kind of worried me, because I thought, oh my god, I'm just going to gain weight at this rate. Because he was giving me avocado, he was putting oil in the dinners, and he wasn't sure how much he'd put on one of the dinners, in particular the stir fry, I think, because it kept sticking to the pot, the pan, the wok thing. You just put more and more sort of oil in, so that was another issue. But the one big difference that I think that made all the difference out of all of this, that the majority of my dinners I had no carbohydrate or very little, and I think that was what actually made me lose the weight. I think that regardless of going over the scenes, I don't think it really made a huge amount of the scenes, probably because I didn't have as much chocolate. I was only having really the hi-fi bars, and I think I might have had one little bar of chocolate. I don't know if I had anything else, I don't think I did. And obviously I carried on with the popcorn. What else? I think that was it. So the kind of things that I was having wasn't all that bad, so maybe because of the sort of things I was having made a little bit of the difference. Because obviously avocado, even though it's very high singed, it's very good for you. So, you know, I did feel annoyed using, I'd have 50 grams of avocado and I think it'd be something like 5 things. I felt annoyed that I was using 5 things on an avocado. I think it should be free. But I know, you know, it's not free because it's got a lot of fat in it. So yeah, that was kind of the main difference. I'm kind of a bit short of time at the moment, but I'm going to try if I can. I have actually taken photos of all my dinners and my lunches that I had in the week, so I am going to try and compile some sort of food diary if I can and post that as a video. My breakfast, basically the ones that he made me, I did take a picture of. The ones that I had, which is basically baked beans and 2 bits of toast, so it's not, I will try and find a picture, an old picture to put in place, because that's not much. I should have taken pictures of everything, but I didn't. And the snacks wise, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that because I didn't take pictures of my snacks either, but I'll try and compile something for you. It may not go up for a couple of days because I've got to try and, you know, fit it all in. I will try my best though, okay? Dinners, yeah, so the carbohydrate was a lot less, and when I did have carbohydrate, it was a very small amount, and the majority of the time I didn't. It was mainly a bit of protein, and then it was roasted vegetables, either done in spray light or olive oil, which he did measure, and it usually worked out about 5 millilitres of olive oil, which isn't too bad because that's only 2 things. But I just found that I kept going over it. I found it really difficult because I didn't know what he was going to be doing for dinner, so it was like, oh, I've had all my things today, oh, I have to go over. You know, it's a bit like that. So, but I mean, all in all, I think even if I'd had less things, I'm not sure the result would have been the same. I wouldn't wanted to have lost more though than what I did. I know that sounds really strange. It's just that I do feel that the slower you lose the weight, the more likely you are to keep it off. Now, I know there's slower and there's not moving at all. Now, I didn't want to be in not moving, and I didn't want to be in that for the past 2 years, and the fact that it started to move is really great. But, you know, if I lost a pound every week or 2 pounds and stayed the same another week, I would be happy with that if it was continual. But because it hasn't been, that's why I was so upset in the beginning of the videos. But I don't want to be losing this big amount every time. And I don't think it will. I think that was just a complete one-off. But I am very, very happy, as you can see, because I've a beaming smile on my face. So that is it. I didn't do any exercise either, which was quite strange. I haven't been to the gym in a while because my trainer's broken his shoulder, as you all know. He's on the mend, and yeah, that's it really. I haven't been doing any walking. I didn't put in a fit log for the Body Magic either, because I was sort of in my last couple of videos, I was very much thinking, will I continue with Slimming World after my 12-week referral is up? That decision hasn't actually been made yet, even though I do feel that because I'm getting somewhere, that maybe I should be continuing to go, because I can see these past 2 years I haven't lost. I've gone up and down, I've lost a bit, I've put on, I've gone, basically that's what's happened, and I've stayed the same most of the time. The fact that I've now managed to lose 9.5, and now I'm well over, I'm not well over, but I'm now over that 2 stone that I so struggle to get to and keep to, makes me think that there's, you know, it's a difference with going to group, you know, it seems to help. I'm going to see how the next sort of last 3 weeks are going to go, and see how I kind of, you know, find it. I don't think my friend wants to necessarily stay, but we shall see. I'm going to try and encourage her to, because like me, she had gained about a stone in weight really, so she now has obviously lost, you know, and she had a 1.5 pound loss, £1.5 pounds should I say, and you know, that's kind of like, it's really good, you know. She's now lost 8 pounds in total, you know, and we may not have lost that at all if we hadn't been going. Well, I don't think I would have still been kind of struggling, so this is good. And now in total, I've just had a quick look on my Fitness Pal, I've actually lost 2 stone and 4 pounds in total, and I'm at the lowest weight that I can ever remember, 13.12. I don't know the last time I was 13.12. I mean, I know the last time I was 13.3, and that was about 11-12 years ago. So it feels really good that I'm sort of getting there. I can see it happening now, and I'm just making progress. I feel happy about that. So I just need to keep going, and I'm doing exactly the same this week. Well, not exactly the same, you can't do exactly the same, but I'm trying my best to have very little carbohydrate. So far I have gone over my sins again. I haven't done my food diary yet, which I do need to spend a bit of time filling that out to see exactly where I'm at, but I've kept a bit of a mental note, which is a dangerous thing to do because you can easily forget what you're having. So I do feel I do need to do the food diary, and then I'll see where I'm at. But I haven't necessarily eaten the same sort of things. Most of my breakfast I've done myself, my partner hasn't done for me. I've also been to the gym, which I will tell you about in my next video. And I'm suffering for it today. I can honestly say I am seriously aching. I'm in pain. So everything is going to be slightly different for next week, so I don't know how that's going to affect things, but I'm really hoping that even if I stay the same, I'll be happy. I was going to say, actually, my friend got Slimmer of the Week, and it was really funny because the consultant said, oh, the Slimmer of the Week is my friend Maria, and they said, she said, I'm not Slimmer of the Week, and the consultant says, you are Maria, aren't you? She went, yes, you're Slimmer of the Week. And she was really shocked because she's never ever had Slimmer of the Week. She's obviously went to Slimming World way before I did, and she did it for quite a long time and never ever got Slimmer of the Week. So we both had something quite major happen. Not, I know it sounds like I'm saying something ridiculous, like it was major, but it was something that neither of us could either have imagined, that she would have got Slimmer of the Week and I would have lost 4 pounds. It was like a bit mind-blowing really. So I'm hoping that I'll change her mind and she can continue coming. So we're getting there, so we'll see. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long now. It's like nearly 15 minutes, so I'm really sorry that this video is so long. I do try and keep them short, but I'm just useless at doing that. Quickly, thank you everyone for your lovely comments. I've replied, you know, keep those coming. I love comments, and I shall see you, let me think, it's probably going to be next Saturday again probably by the time I film my video, because I'm not off next week, unless I can try and do it in the week, try and catch up. I'm not sure. I will try my best, and let me know how you're all getting on as well. You don't tend to comment about how you're all getting on, you kind of, you know, talking about what's gone on with me, but you know, just say if you've lost this week, how much you've lost, or if you gained or maintained. It'd be just nice to know how you're all doing. And I shall see you next week with another weight update for you. So see you all soon. Bye.